Hey guys, I'm on my way to urgent care because I'm taking the max dose of that cough medicine. My cough is getting worse, especially at night, and I can't take it anymore. So I just want to get my lungs checked out, make sure I don't have like bacterial pneumonia from all the stuff, because last time I had COVID in the way beginning, I had that. So I just feel like it's just, you better safe than sorry, you know what I mean? I just really hate going because it's always like 4 hours, you know? So yesterday I was sitting at Starbucks telling you guys a story about my, like, how bad my luck has been, just like whatever. Like, it's just been crazy with everything, you know, just like being sick and just like, just everything. Insane. Yesterday morning, I slept as late as I could and I got the kids out the door to get them to school, right? And I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot my phone because I knew I had an appointment. London, can you please run in for me downstairs, grab it, because we slept on the couch. And because I can't like breathe, you know? So she went and got it. She slammed the door shut in the garage. There's no handle on the door, like it broke off, okay? Like to go inside from the garage. It just broke off, and I didn't catch that happened. Left, okay? Did my thing, made that video. I'm like, oh, I just gotta get home. Get home. I'm like having a moment because on my Snapchat stories, I don't know if I've ever talked, I'm sure I've talked about Kingston before. My German Shepherd, he was my world. He was my therapy dog. Perfect. Like, oh my God, best creature on the planet, right? Well, he died 2 years ago yesterday. So I was like bawling, but then I like had to stop bawling because it made like all this so much worse. So I'm like, okay, like, you know how, you know, like the ugly cry. I was ugly crying yesterday, like over King in the garage. So I was sitting in the garage, had about 15-20 minutes of like reminiscing, crying, like kind of talking to him, you know how you do. Get out. I'm like, I really have to pee. Okay, we gotta like stop crying, like, bitch, just get in and like go pee. Doors shut, right? Like the handle, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shoot. And I'm wearing like these stupid shoes, right? It's -5 degrees. I sit in my car, I'm like, okay, trying to think. I'm like, oh, you know, Jazzy loves to go on the trampoline. She probably went out the back door and didn't think about it because she's always wearing her headphones and whatever. And I'm like, you're gonna have to buck up and run in these shoes. So I run. So, okay, my house, I run around. There's a little hill, and we had a bunch of snow, and it's like icy on the top, and then you like punch through. So it's like, it hurts, you know? Running as fast as I can. Both of my shoes come off, okay? I'm obviously jumping in the snow. I'm like, oh shit. So I run back, but I can feel my feet like swelling up and burning. It's so cold, right? So I'm like, I can't get the shoes out because they're just perfect to where you can't get them. And I could not stand in that snow anymore. So I'm like, fuck, you know? So I'm running in the snow all the way in the backyard, all the way up the steps, on the ice, on the deck, doors locked. Low-key proud of my daughter for locking the door because we need to be locking the doors. But this was like, oh my God. So I'm standing on ice. I'm like, fuck, what am I going to do? You don't have much time because your feet are wet. You're standing on ice. So I run back the same way I came. And I go sit in my car, right? And I'm like 30 minutes, truck's on. I'm like rocking back and forth. You're like doing whatever you can do when your feet are burning like that or you're so cold. I was obviously in the midst of getting frostbite. You are like, you just do things, whatever, to take away the pain. It's like when you sit on the toilet too long and you're like, it's like your legs have anxiety. That's exactly what it feels like when you like start to get frostbite. We've all been there, okay? Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, can't move my feet. I can feel them swelling. I'm like, oh, this is just fucking perfect. Like, Bo is out of town. What am I gonna do? I do not have the house keys on me either. Like, it was just like the perfect storm of shit. You know, and I'm like sick. It's almost time for my cough medicine. And of course I didn't have any more in my purse. I was like, it was just like, you know when you wake up 5 minutes to go and you're just like scrambled and you don't think clearly and you're sick and you're just like, a lot of mistakes were made that wouldn't have been made if I wouldn't have been so sick. Anyway, almost time for my medicine. I'm starting to cough. I'm freezing my fucking ass off. I'm like, great. So anyway, I realized that I have to run back through that fucking snow, find a way to wrap my feet somehow. And I was like, okay, well, this is gonna have to do. It's better than nothing, right? I have to take a screwdriver and open up our bedroom window. I knew it wasn't locked because I like to open it just a smidge at night because we like it cold and then like warm blankets or whatever. It just gets too hot in there. So I fucking run through it again. And it takes me 5 minutes standing on ice to pry the window open. I was so thankful for shelter at that moment when I squeezed my fucking ass through that window. I pried it open just enough to get in because I want to like bust the thing, you know. I just like, it was terrible. So I'm in there, my feet are frozen, I sit by the heater, I'm on the floor, I'm drinking coffee, so like, you know, something warm for my chest. Took my medicine, I'm sitting there like, oh my God, how bad are my feet gonna be? Like, what's gonna be happening here, you know? And I knew I had to take a shower, right? And I thought, oh, I better hurry up and get in there before like I start to swell or blisters get worse or just, you know, like it was just starting. So I felt like I had a fighting chance to not be miserable in the shower. And surprisingly, like it burned for a second and then it was like my feet loved the water. And, you know, I was like, oh, I want to make sure they're nice and clean in case I get some nasty blisters or whatever. Started to get some, but they're like faint. It just feels like I have really bad sunburn on the bottom of my feet, which is so awesome for walking. I cannot tell you how pleasant of a feeling it is to walk on feet that are frostbit. Very lucky it wasn't worse, so I'm thankful. I'm very, very happy, I must tell you, that it didn't ruin my day. Like, my self-growth is on fire, okay? My self-growth, because any other time, any other day, well, not any other day like recently, but like last year, a couple months ago even, something like that would fucking ruin your day. You just lay down, you're pissy, you're just like, fuck, everything's going wrong, I'm sick as fuck, why me? You know, and then the rest of your day is just shit because you get in your head, you know? And that's so who I used to be. And I was like, well, you know, I had to laugh. Well, I didn't like actually laugh, like that probably looked really nuts. But I was just like, you know what? Okay, like, let's be thankful we're inside. If I couldn't have got in, it would have been so much worse. And I had to pee, remember. I thought I'm like, is this the day I pop a squat by the bushes and have icicles, you know? We're very thankful that we didn't have to stoop to that low. And that's a small victory to be happy about in itself, because I was like, what am I gonna do, you know? Yes, I could have drove to the gas station or whatever, but I was so like hell-bent on getting in that house. But I got in, like shortly after, so all was well. I didn't pee my pants, I didn't have to pop a squat. I was like, yeah. Anyway, thought I was doing decent yesterday, and then all hell broke loose. I'm fucking sick of it. Going in, and then I had massive anxiety. I read too much on Reddit. Do you guys ever do that? Like, you get on Reddit or you Google shit, which you should never do. Like, doctors tell you not to do it. And even though they tell you not to do it, it makes you want to do it. And you want to read people's experiences, and you just want to like feel better. But then you read CDC articles or whatever, and it makes you feel worse. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to be one of those people that dies a month after because I just was too like, oh, I don't need to go in or whatever, and then have it be some bullshit. So here I am. It's packed. It's going to take forever. It's going to piss me off. Hopefully, like yesterday, that didn't ruin my day when I got frostbite. But, honey, this might. I hate going to the doctor. You know me. You know me. Give me a good quick 2 minutes. Okay, we're not doing 10 because I don't want to be like 10 more people in front of me. I gotta amp myself up to go in there. And it's gonna be fucking germ motherfucking central. And I'm so paranoid now. Like, paranoid, germaphobe. Like, I can't catch another variant. I can't catch the flu. I have a terrible immune system. Like, we're gonna sanitize this mask even. Oh God. Oh, no. Doesn't smell at least. I hate masks. Gives me anxiety. Fuck. But at the end of this, I'll know. You know what I mean? It'll be okay. All right. Wish me luck. I'll give you an update in like 10,000 hours. Hey guys, I am done. I cannot believe it. I was just like, oh my God, it's gonna take 3 hours, like whatever. In and out, just how I like it. Oh, I did put my sanitizer in here because it's like I'm not gonna keep digging in my purse. We all know I can't find a motherfucking thing. Anyway, had a test done, a blood test done because I was worried about blood clots because my fucking legs are, the whole leg deep just fucking hurts. And whatever, that negative, everything's good, lungs and legs. So I can rest easy about that. She's like, honestly, you're probably dehydrated. You need to be pushing like Gatorade, even though this is like a month. And that's true. I've been drinking I've been drinking a lot of water, but she's like, you probably need some electrolytes. We're at the tail end right now of my medicine, that cold and flu medicine, where I had to take it again. I'm sorry, like whatever, but it's like it's real. Anyway, chest x-ray showed no pneumonia, thank God, but I do have a little scarring in my left lung. So she thinks it's like from deep coughing and stuff. They didn't say anything about that in the ER when I went the first time, so I know this is like new. Oxygen levels are good, so she gave me prednisone and an inhaler. Excuse me. So she's like, you're gonna be okay. You're probably just having like a bronchial fit. Like, oh, of course I am. Of course I fucking am, you know? But I guess it is common for people to have these crazy symptoms even a month or longer after. So I'm healthy. I'm healthy, guys. Anyway, I can't wait to get the prednisone and the inhaler to wean off of this cold medicine because, man, that can't be good for your liver. Enough of that. Bo is on his way here to the urgent care. He's gonna pick me up, I guess. We're gonna go get something to eat. Now I'm like afraid to cough because I don't want the scarring to get worse. Like, I'm like, I hope that goes away. She's like, people have it and, you know, you don't really notice. Like, I hope that it doesn't like cause any damage long term with anything else. So it's my luck, right? So yeah, we're gonna go get something to eat, go pick up my medication, head home. I might take Lennon in this week. I kind of want to watch her the next couple days if she continues to have, she's got stomach issues still really bad. Just like a couple times a day though. No lung issues, oxygen levels like perfect. So I just think she's slowly, you know, kind of recovering too. And I might just wait till next week to bring her into her pediatrician again for that specifically instead of urgent care, just because I don't really think there's anything that they're going to be able to do because she doesn't have a fever or anything like that. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I hope you enjoyed my crazy story at my expense. I decided I was wearing, you know what's crazy? I have frostbite on my feet. Like literally wearing socks hurts. Like walking, we have like all hardwood and like tile. Carpet on the stairs. The carpet like makes me want to like cringe and die. Like it hurts so bad. But I was wearing like big fluffy socks and slippers and it was terrible. I put my heel boots on because it's like plasticky or, you know, whatever, rubbery or whatever the fuck. And my feet feel amazing. Go figure, my feet feel amazing in heels. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna go get some lunch. My husband's here, I gotta go. So I love you guys, I'll see you later, bye.